Hello students, for this week we're gonna learn about writing time and learning AM and PM. For this week first, we're gonna recap back what you learned last week, the telling time, and then the second part this week you're gonna learn on the writing time. So you're gonna draw hour hand and minute hand for the time given, and the last thing you're gonna learn what is AM and what is PM. First, remember the long hand we call it minute hand, and the short hand here we call it hour hand. Here is the step on the telling time. First, look at the hour hand, and after that, you look at the minute hand. Here, what we learned last week. Okay, first we look at the hour hand, the short hand here. Okay, it's pointing at 1 o'clock. It's still 1 o'clock before 2. So it's 1 o'clock. And then we're gonna look at the minute hand after this. And the minute hand is pointing at what? So what we do, how to find the minute hand? We do skip counting by 5. So we're gonna write outside of the clock. So 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So the minute hand is pointing at 45 minutes. So what the time clock show is 1:45. Now we're gonna do writing time. Okay, for writing time first, you're gonna learn drawing the minute hand. Remember, the minute hand is the long hand. Okay, to count the minute hand, we start from 0 by skip counting by 5. So 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and when it at 12 back, it will start at 0. Okay, we're gonna do example 1. We're gonna draw the minute hand for example 1. Okay, we need to draw 1:15. So the 1 o'clock, the hour hand is ready right for you. So we're gonna focus on the minute hand. The minute hand is 15 minutes. Okay, remember to count the minute, we do skip counting by 5. So 0, 5, 10, 15. So the long arrow will pointing at number 3, 15 minutes. Now we're gonna do example 2. We're gonna draw the minute hand for example 2. The time we will need to draw is 6:35. The hour hand already drew, so we're gonna focus on the minute. So it's 35 minutes. To count minutes, we do skip counting by 5. So we start from 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes. So 35 minutes, the long arrow or the long hand here will be pointing at number 7 to show 35 minutes. So 6:35. So this is how we draw 6:35. The minute hand for 6:35. Okay, now we're gonna do one more time to draw the minute hand. So example 3. We're gonna draw 11:55. So 11 is already drawn for you, the hour hand. Now we're gonna draw the minute hand for 55 minutes. Okay, to draw the minute hand, remember, we need to do the skip counting by 5. Okay, we're gonna write, start from 0, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So the long hand, the minute hand will be pointing at 11 to show 55 minutes. So this is how you draw the long hand for 55 minutes. Okay, student, let's try. Draw the minute hand on the clock for 9:45. I give you 1 minute. Okay, you're right. So the 45 minutes. Okay, the arrow hand will be pointing at 9. So you need to skip counting by 5 first. So 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. The 45 minutes, the minute hand, the long hand here, will be pointing at 9 to show 45 minutes. Good. Okay, now we're gonna learn to draw the hour hand. Remember, the hour hand is the short hand here. Okay, last time we learned the face on the clock, the number on the face of the clock will move in a clockwise direction. Okay, from left to right. Okay, so it starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this is 12 o'clock. Now we're going to do example 1, how to draw the hour hand. Okay, we need to draw 3:25. So the minute hand is already drawn for you, the long hand here. So we're going to focus on the hour hand. We need to draw 3 o'clock. So to count, we're going to start from 1, 2, 3. So the short hand will be pointing at 3 o'clock. For example, to here, we're going to draw for the 8:30. So 8 hour. Okay, the 30 minutes here is already drawn for you. So there are golden rule here. If the minute hand is 30 or more, the hour hand will be moved forward a little bit. So for 8 o'clock here, we're gonna count start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the short hand will not point directly at 8, but will be moved forward a little bit between 8 and 9. So this is how you draw 8:30. Okay, for another example 3, okay, we're gonna draw 11:50. Okay, the 50 minutes is already drawn for you, the minute hand here. So 50 minutes. Remember the golden rule? I put a star there. Okay, if the time given is 30 minutes or more, so the 50 minutes is more than 30 minutes, so the hour hand again will be moved forward a little bit. Okay, so the 11 o'clock here, we start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the 11 o'clock for the hour hand here will not point directly at 11, so it will move a little bit forward, so it will be between 11 and 12. So this is how you draw the hour hand for 11:50. Now let's try draw the hour hand on the clock for 6:45. Okay, the 45 minutes here already draw, the long hand is already drawn for you. We're gonna draw 6 o'clock. So but remember first the golden rule. Okay, 45 minutes is more than 30 minutes. So what do you remember? Okay, when draw the 6 o'clock for the hour hand, it must be moved forward a little bit. It cannot be directly at 6 o'clock. So it will be between 6 and 7. So this is how you draw 6:45. Then the third part on writing time, you need to learn draw both hour hand and minute hand. Okay, the step on drawing hand on the clock. Okay, the first step, you need to draw the minute hand. Okay, you need to draw the long hand first. After you finish, during the drawing minute hand, you're gonna draw the hour hand, the short hand. Okay, so draw the minute first, and then after that, you draw the hour hand. Okay, let's try. Example 1. Okay, we're gonna draw for 9:25. Okay, now we're gonna draw minute first. So for 25 minutes, the long hand. Okay, remember to count minute, we're gonna start from 0. Okay, skip counting by 5. Start 0. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So the long hand will be pointing at 25 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna draw the short hand for the hour hand. Okay, for the 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock here, as you can see, the minute hand is less than 30 minutes. So we're gonna draw the hour hand exactly at 9 o'clock. So this is how you draw for the hour hand. So this will be how you draw for 9:25. Now we do another example 2 for drawing both hour hand and minute hand. Okay, we're gonna draw for 2:40. So now we start from minute hand. Okay, 40 minutes. So remember to count minute, we do skip counting by 5. So start from 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So the long hand, the minute hand will be pointing at 40 minutes. Okay, at 8. Okay, so this is how you draw minutes. Now we're gonna do hour hand, the short hand. Okay, so the hour hand is 2 o'clock. And then as you remember, if the minute hand is 30 minutes or more, so as you can see, we have 40 minutes. So it's more than 30 minutes. So the golden rule here, remember, the 2 o'clock will be moved forward a little bit. Okay, the hour hand will move a little bit forward. It will be between 2 and 3. Okay, so this is how you draw 2:40. Okay, now student, let's try draw both hour hand and minute hand on this clock. Okay, let's draw for 7:15. Okay, remember student, what are you gonna do first? First step, yes, you're correct. We do the minute hand first. 15 minutes. 15 minutes to do the minutes. Okay, remember to count the minute, you do skip counting by 5. So I'll start from 0, 5, 10, 15. So the minute hand will be pointing at 15 minutes. Okay, so now we do the hour hand, the second step. Okay, so to do the hour hand, look first at the minute hand. Okay, as you can see, we have 15 minutes, which is less than 30. So that means your hour hand, the 7 o'clock here, will point exactly at 7. So this is how you do 7:15. Now we're gonna learning AM and PM. What is AM and what is PM? Okay, AM. AM is when we're gonna talk about time from 12 midnight to just before noon. Okay, from the morning at the midnight. Okay, and then until before noon. So this is when you talk AM. Okay, for example, when you wake up in the morning, so here example 1, Iman wake up at 5 a.m. Another example, in the morning, okay, when the children going to school, okay, the children here using a bus going to school at 6:30 a.m. Okay, for PM, okay, we're going to talk about PM from the time between 12 noon to just before midnight. So the afternoon is also PM. Okay, so as you can see, for example, the boy here, okay, see, Hamid here is going cycling in the afternoon at 4:50 p.m. Okay, another example, okay, a boy sleeping at 10 o'clock p.m. Okay, so this is another example of using p.m. The quiz, okay, write a.m. or p.m. in the blank. First question, okay, the school assembly start at 7 what? Can you tell me? Is it AM or PM? I give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yes, you are correct. It's AM. In the morning, the school assembly is start at 7 AM. Now we do another questions. At 8:30, what? Ziad eat his dinner with his family. So is that AM or PM, student? I give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yes, you're correct. For dinner, okay, it will be PM. So at 8:30 PM, Ziad eats his dinner with his family. Well done, student. Good job. Okay, so that's all from teacher. Thank you. Bye-bye.